Masked Man, Zhu Wanjari won in exchange for Alabama basketball. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Not only did Alabama pick up a big win on Saturday afternoon over number 4 Baylor, the Crimson Tide got a big addition back on the bench with the return of junior forward Juwan Gary. After taking an elbow to the face against LSU on January 19, Gary did not play in the Crimson Tide's previous 2 games because of a facial contusion. With the help of trainer Clark Holter and a black protective face mask, Gary returned to action against the Bears, and he was big for the Crimson Tide. The forward had 15 points on a 7-8 shooting night from the floor along with 3 offensive rebounds and a key block. On the defensive end, it was huge. Alabama guard Jaden Shackelford said on the return of Gary, "Everybody knows how much he means to our team. He's one of our glue guys, if not the biggest glue guy on our team. He does all the blue-collar stuff. He's a really vital part of our team. He makes us go, so it was good to have him back out there." Alabama Athletic. Alabama Athletic. Alabama Athletic. On the season, Gary is averaging 8.6 points and 4.2 rebounds per game with 11 starts. Last season, the forward only had 2 starts but became a major role player off the bench for Alabama down the stretch. Crimson Tide head coach Nate Oats said he's excited to see Gary returning to what he was for Alabama last season. "He's big to have back," Oats said. "He's kind of a slasher on offense. We want him to get back to being who he was. WHYD he plays so many minutes last year for us because he's tough, rebound. You look, he goes 7 to 8 from the field." Read more. The Masked Man. Juwan Gary victorious in return for Alabama basketball. 1 minute ago 4-star DL Stephylan Green speechless after receiving dream offer from Alabama. 56 minutes ago bad news, Bears. Alabama basketball upsets number 4 Baylor, 87-78. 1 hour ago, along with Shackelford and fellow forward Noah Gurley, Gary led the team in plus/minus at 15. Another reason he is so valuable for Alabama is because of his versatility. At 6'6", 218 pounds, Oats can use Gary at the 3, 4, or 5 position on offense and defense. "You see his impact on the game," Oats said. "He had the huge block on defense. I thought that was big. He's just kind of a guy that you can mix it up." Alabama stuck to a pretty consistent rotation of 8 guys against Baylor with Shackelford, Charles Bediako, Juwan Quinerly, Kean Ellis and James Rojas starting and J.D. Davison, Gurley and Gary coming off the bench. It was also a big night for Shackelford and Quinerly, who finished with 19 and 20 points respectively. With the combination of strong guard play and bench play from guys like Gary and Davison, it makes Alabama hard to beat. "I've been playing with him for a while now, so I know what to expect out of him each night out," Quinerly said about Gary. "Tonight he provided a huge spark for us that we missed the last 2-3 games. He played really well. That spark will be important with the stretch Alabama has coming up against number 1 Auburn on the road Tuesday night, and number 12 Kentucky back in Coleman Coliseum next Saturday."